This
So
conference
Yeah.
will now be recorded.
yeah, when someone goes to your, I'm just going to go there now.
Can I just hold on a minute, Anita? Just
Sure.
if we, so, because I think if we start with the process of what's happening. So if you leave that up, leave that screen up. So Dr. Cat, as you know, what Woogi has agreed to do, and they've already got it set up for you for the launch in Nigeria, is number one, every one of your people can now go to wooginigeria.com. They can also go to the other websites to download, right? But let's just say wooginigeria.com. They download Woogi English first. And once they've downloaded, they'll come to this screen. And what's going to happen is they're going to be able to set up a new account, and Anita's going to show how that new account will work, right? But they will have 3 days. So the account will be set up and they will have 3 days of free access. Now, what we want to do is extend that to 30 days because that's what the agreement was, right? 30 days free access, but instead of 1,000, you've got unlimited. So you can have an unlimited number of people. That could be 50, it could be 100, or it could be 10,000. That'll be up to you, right? Now, to get it to go from 3 days to 30 days, you just need to, whatever they enter as the username, you need to send that username in an email to me. And remember that I also included in the email Larry Dow. So if you send the users through, and then Woogi will extend that for 30 days, right? And so that was I just wanted to cover that because that was really important, because what Anita's going to show you here is how to download, how to create, how your people will be able to set up a new account. And if you understand that that's what Woogi has done, then you can do that when you're talking to the people. Now, I'll just finish the process so I think we all understand it, but I'll finish it just to see if there's any questions. During that period, soon as they set up their English account, they can also download Woogi Create, and that same username will give them access to Woogi Create and to Woogi Connect. Okay, so now then at the end of 30 days, during that time, they need to pay for Woogi English. And then during the summer promotion, all they do is pay for Woogi English, pay, you $10. You let Woogi know, the people that are paid, because at the end of 30 days, those accounts won't have any access unless they pay, right? And when they pay, they also get as the added bonus for free Woogi Create and Woogi Connect. And that's why Anita's going to start her training with Woogi English to make sure that everyone who comes on board for Woogi English free for 30 days, she wants to make sure that they get the most out of Woogi English. Then her training will then go into Woogi Create. So I just wanted to cover that. Is there any questions on that, Dr. Cad?
Well, thank you very much, Stephen. I believe our conversation and this training will be recorded for also future purpose to enable us also to go through for reminding. Yes. So what I'm trying to, the question I have is the 3 days and the 1 month after expiration. So what you mean is, those we have for training should be sign up and then to send their username to you to enable them to have access.
No, they'll have access straight away, Dr. Cad, but they'll only have 3 days. Because for Woogi to do this, anyone in the world now can go and download Woogi and get 3 days access for free.
Okay.
But what Woogi wanted to do is give you in Nigeria 30 days. and they didn't want to make it straight away 30 days because then the way it's programmed, they can't just do just Nigeria, right? So that's why it's a manual process. As soon as someone, Anita's going to show you how to set, and as soon as they set up an English account, they've got access to Woogi Create and Woogi Connect. So if the English account has 30 days, then Woogi Create and Woogi Connect has 30 days. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So Anita, I'll hand back over to Anita now. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that. And if you do need to ask any questions, we can talk about that later. And that, Dr. Cad, I just thought that was important.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll
Oh, that was good. Thank you, Stephen.
and I am recording this session. This session is being recorded now.
Okay, thank you.
So, Dr. Cad, just my screen is up and it is for logging into Woogi English. What I want to ask you is the download process from Woogi Nigeria for Woogi English, does everyone know how to do that, or do you want to go through that?
I believe if we can go through that, I will appreciate. We appreciate.
Okay, perfect. So we'll come back to this screen later. What I'm going to do is go to Woogi Nigeria. Up here, I'm going to open a new screen. Woogi Nigeria, there we go. Are you still seeing my screen?
Yes, yes, very well. I'm seeing your screen.
Excellent. Yeah. All right. So everyone that you give this link to will come here, and you've got this tremendous website. But for these purposes, we'll go straight to download now, which is great. And then we have the Woogi Connect, Create, and English. So in this case, I am on a laptop computer, not an Apple, but a regular PC. So I'm going to click on download on the Windows Store, okay?
Okay, Windows Store.
Yeah, that's what you click on if you have a computer that is not an Apple computer, okay? Now what it's doing right now, Woogi has all these servers all over the world so that it can pick up the nearest one to the IP address of the person downloading, okay? So when you see all those places on the side, that's just Woogi picking out the best server for you, okay? Now, it says right here, download Woogi English for Windows, all right? Now, if it were a tablet or something, it would be download Woogi English for Android, and I would have chosen Android instead of Windows. Or if I had an Apple computer, I would have chosen download for Apple. But in this case, I've chosen Windows. Now I'm going to click on the green little box there. And I am on Google Chrome. Okay. And if you notice down here in the bottom left-hand corner, it is 13.5 out of 13.5 megabytes. It has, and the Woogi English stable simply means the tool by which it can download Woogi to this computer. So I'm going to click on there because it has downloaded that, and I'm going to open. Now you may have on your computer, when you click the download, it may a box may come up and you may be able to choose where you save it to. I know that used to be on my computer, and I believe it's on Stephen's. But it's like any other download. You just get it saved to your computer and then you open it. Okay? You run it and open it. So I'm going to click on open. And now what you see is what comes up when you click on open. It says, do you want this you want to allow this app to make changes to your device. The only changes it's asking for is to be able to put Woogi English on your computer, okay? So it's not asking you to make all sorts of weird changes or erase anything or add anything other than Woogi English. So you just click on yes. And then this page will pop up again, but don't do anything, see, because it's immediately covered up by the Woogi English setup wizard. So this will install Woogi English to your computer. So all you do is click on next. Then it asks you to agree to this agreement, the license agreement for the end user. So just click on the button here, I accept the agreement, in the little bullet there. Then go to next. Okay. Then each step is highlighted, and you can read them. To continue, click next. Okay. If you want a different folder, you can click browse and change the folder that it's going into. But at this point, it's going into Woogi English folder. So you just click on next. Setup will create the program shortcuts in the following start menu folder. Just click on next. There's going to be a desktop icon for Woogi English, and it's going to look like this little icon up in the top right hand corner here with a little Woogi and English underneath. That will appear on your desktop. So after you've downloaded it, whenever you want to go to Woogi English, you can just go to your desktop and double click on this little icon. Okay.
Okay.
So now we click next again, and then it asks you to click on install. So it will do that, and click on next. And finishing installation just takes a couple of minutes. Depending on your computer, of course.
Okay.
I had very slow computer, but I've got a faster service now, so it shouldn't take too long here.
Okay.
Everything takes so long when you're waiting.
Yes. Yes, we're waiting. I'm using HP Intel. Good.
Ah, okay. Oh, HP, that's a good one. Okay, now finish will come up, so I'll just click on finish.
Okay.
And that's that. Don't click on this. It just comes up for a minute, and then we will see the Woogi English blue screen come up. Don't worry, that will change.
Yeah, good. This is what we usually see whenever we've done. Okay, good. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay.
Sure.
Now, what I'm going to do, it's already brought up Seymour 2, which is an account that I already have on this computer. But I'm going to go to change account. Okay. And I'm going to get rid of Seymour 2, or because when someone brand new comes, they will get this page, okay? So all they have to do, they will get this page. It went right to the start and it does for you because we already have accounts. But a new person would get this page. So what they need to do is not worry about this. This will populate once they have an account. Every time they come in, they'll log in. But we want the new person to come over here to this little purple Woogi and click on that and create a new account for themselves, okay? So I'll just click on that. Then they will choose a name.
Wow.
Don't worry about the discount code, okay? I'll just choose a name and I'll make it Anita 3. Okay, then next. Then a password, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Type it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and register. So now your new person has registered for Woogi English. After they've downloaded it, they are reminded of their name and their password, and they should probably write that down somewhere. So you can, well, this video will instruct them to do that, but when you're teaching them, you will tell them to do that, and then you click on OK. And you now see that Anita 3 has a Woogi English account, and over here on the right it says 3 days. So that gives a new person 3 days to contact you, okay, on Woogi Nigeria. So you will instruct everyone to go to Woogi Nigeria, and once they've downloaded and got their Woogi English, they need to contact you. Okay, because you've got a nice contact form here. They put in their name, their email, and the message. And the message would say, I have just registered my Woogi English account. My username is. Okay? And they submit it. They do the little robot thing, 14 plus 11 or whatever it will be. And they submit it to you, and you will get a list. And it's up to you and Augusta to keep a list of all the usernames that come into you, and as soon as you can, send them on to Stephen and Larry so that they can manually change the 3 days. Okay, I'm just going to go into Woogi English here. They can manually choose the change the 3 days to 30. So once Larry gets the usernames, this will show up as 30. Okay. And your teacher accounts, anyone who you've given the link to set up a teacher account for, that will be manually changed to 365 days, so that the people that you are training to instruct people will have a full year of free use of this, so they don't have to worry about renewing 30 days, okay, or paying, all right? Okay. So now I'm going to click on
if I can just
start.
If I can just jump in there.
Yes, Stephen, please. Yep.
You're doing a great job, by the way. I'm getting an echo.
Okay.
All right. On the 365 days, Dr. Cad and Augusta, what I would suggest is, like, obviously, you, Dr. Cad, you have a 365-day account, Augusta, and if you've got people who need to demonstrate the product or they're selling the product, then they're the people that would have the 365-day account. We're not going into the teaching right now, the people who are going to become but just the ones who are going to demonstrate and sell, and we can upgrade those accounts at any time. So in other words, if you want to start someone on a 30-day account and then we change them to a teacher, we can do that as well. Okay. And
thank you.
And that will be your decision. You decide that when you discuss with your team the best way to do it, and that's to support you to be able to sell the product. So if you manage that, and then we've made it manual, so all you need to do the same for the 30 days account, the 365, it's exactly the same as Anita mentioned. You just send an email through with the username, can we please upgrade this person, and give us, they're going to be demonstrating or they're going to be selling, whatever reason, and we can arrange that as well. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Stephen and Anita. Anita really hit a very important point in respect of people going to the website to send I have just registered Woogi English and my username is. That is converting from 3 days to 1 month for the subscription. But the question here, the question I want to ask Stephen is that the admin, the contact email, I will advise that if the website designer or the person in charge of the website to link our email address so that all this information can come to our own email to enable us to forward it to Stephen and Larry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you do that? I've given you the password. Can you or your person that you have do that, Dr. Cad?
Okay, to be sincere with you, since that time I have not gone through because we have been here and there with Augusta, and that is why I have to come down here. But hopefully this week I will try my hands on it with the other IT expert to see how it works.
Yes.
Then if there is any sort of challenges, I'll get back to you, sir.
All right. Yeah, because if you can do that, Dr. Cad, that will make it easier because we don't have anyone there. And we'd have to then go to Woogi Corporate to do it. So, so if you can, but just let us know if there's any issue.
Thank you.
Over to you, Anita.
Okay, thanks, Stephen. Okay, now I have a question. We can go in and start looking at Woogi English, but I know you're curious about Woogi Create and downloading that. And how it links up to Woogi English. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's pretend that the person now goes to, I'm just going to click, do you see these little gears here? I'm just going to click on them and see what happens. Okay, you don't have to worry about the gears, okay?
Okay.
Now, we can start this and we'll be taken right into the units and everything else. But let's go back to Woogi Nigeria and have the person download Woogi Create. Okay? So again, you would click on Windows. Google Play would be for a tablet, and this would be for any Apple device. Okay?
Okay.
So
okay, tablet.
Yeah, that would be a tablet.
Yeah, thank you.
Or an Android phone or something, but we do not recommend phones or tablets that are too small because you can't get the full, I mean, if that's all there is, that's fine, but really a phone is much too small to get a lot out of Woogi Create, especially. I think the English, it might be okay. But the best thing, if you can recommend it, is for people to put it on some sort of a computer.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to click on Windows again. And these are processes. I don't think you can see them too many times because the more you see them, the more familiar they become, and it's a lot easier to share it with other people. So again, we're seeing it's looking for the fastest server. I think for me here in Canada, it is Los Angeles. So again, it says download Woogi Create for Windows. I'm going to click on the green box. And again, down in the bottom left-hand corner, it is downloading the Woogi Create stable, which is the tool that allows it to be installed on the computer. Now, if your computer asks you to save it to a file or whatever, it will appear down, once it's been saved, it will appear down on your tray at the bottom of your screen, most likely, depending on your computer. Okay?
Yeah.
So you can probably even open it there. Now, I'm saying that because every computer is different, but as long as we're aware of all the different alternatives, we can look here or there and figure out what we need to do. So I'm just going to click it open again.
Okay.
And it'll come up in a minute. I don't want anyone to panic and click that green square again, so make sure nobody does that. And again, it's just asking us if we want this on our device. Yes. Don't click download again.
Okay.
There we go. Next. Next. We accept. Next. I think it took. Maybe I'll click next again. There we go. And next. And it will create a desktop icon again. So next and install. And again, just a couple of minutes. Okay, next.
Click this one. This one. Let's see.
Oh, I see. It was trying to close applications because I already have it installed on my computer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just close this and open up Woogi English from the tray at the bottom, okay? Since I've already done that earlier.
Okay.
Is that all right? Okay.
Yeah.
Cancel. What is going on? What? There we go. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to come into Woogi. Where's Create? There we go. And I'm just going to exit the application and come in as though we're starting again. There we go. Okay, Woogi Create. There we go. And what will happen is you'll see this loading.
Yes.
And it doesn't take too long.
Okay.
It always makes me smile when I see this picture. It's so bright in color. I feel like a kid again.
Wow.
There we go. Now it says Anita 1, so I'm going to get rid of that.
Okay.
And I'm going to put in Anita 3 because what the person will do, they've already registered for Woogi English, and when they download Woogi Create, they use the same login that they've written down. So in this case, it will be Anita 3, and my password will be the 12345. I'll log in. Although, because I'm new, I can click on New, and you will tell them to click on New, because what's nice about this is they'll get a story or a video, or both.
Okay.
And I don't know if you have you ever looked at the story or the video?
Yeah, I did, but I would like you to at least to take us through again.
Sure. Okay. So I'm going to click on. I don't know. Hang on. I might have not had to click New because I'm already new.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay. So this is the story, the video.
Okay.
A Woogi is never afraid to try something new, and most importantly, they are never afraid to fail. A Woogi Woogie loves creating new things to make life better for everyone around them. For hundreds of years, the Woogies lived in peace on their home world, but they had made so many things it was starting to get too crowded. Their new dream was to go into space and find new worlds to live on. So, one day, a small, enterprising group of Woogies constructed spaceships and used them to travel to a faraway planet where young Woogies could play, grow, and prosper. The colonists named the new planet Planet Woogie Create in honor of all the wonderful things they planned to do there. The Woogies got to work building cities on the new planet. That way, when their friends came, they could start building new things on their own with no problems. Everything was almost ready. They made a bunch of base cities with factories and farms to start expanding. It was all going so well. That is, until... Unknown to the Woogies, their rivals, the pirates of consumption, followed them to the new planet and hid in the wilderness. Unlike the Woogies, who like to create and build, the pirates want nothing more than to take and consume. They eat up the Woogies' food, ride the Woogies' bikes, and even spend the Woogies' money. They'd stop at nothing to put an end to the Woogies' new creation. Then the pirates came up with a plan. They snuck into a Woogie laboratory and stole an experimental and very dangerous land scrambler machine. Using the land scrambler, they destroyed the world and jumbled it up into crazy shapes. They looked out on the strange new landscape and let out a big cheer. Now those pesky Woogies wouldn't be able to build anything new. The pirates tried to take the remaining cities. The Woogies on the planet worked together to stop them. They managed to drive them back, but it was only a matter of time before the pirates of consumption would return. The sad Woogies wondered if they should give up on their new planet. There wasn't much time before the pirates would be back. That's when they decided to call for help. This is where you come into the story, young Woogie. You are part of an elite team of young, enterprising Woogies sent from the home world to rebuild Planet Woogie Create and hold off the pirates. You are an entrepreneur, a person that sees a need and starts something new to fill it. Woogie Create needs you to make great and wonderful things that will help bring the planet back from the brink of destruction. Embrace the spirit of being an entrepreneur. Create new things. Dive headfirst into challenges and never give up. Planet Woogie Create needs your help. So, let's get to work.
Wow, that is great.
Isn't that great. Fun?
Very fun.
Good, good. Okay, so now after they've watched the video, so when they load Woogie Create, obviously, then the best thing to do is click on New. They'll get to watch that video, and then they can come in here and choose whether they're a boy or a girl. I'll choose girl, and then log in. Okay, now I will use the same name and password. In this case, it'll be Anita 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll log in. Okay, now this is where you get to sort of create your avatar. And I have noticed that on the Planet Woogi Create, they now have a barbershop where at any time the Woogi can come in and change his hairstyle or her hairstyle or mouth or eyebrows or anything. So it's kind of fun. But right now, that looks more like a boy. So I'm going to click over here on the body style and I'm going to change to that girl. Okay. Now I'm going to, let's see, the mouth. I don't think you can change the mouth. I'm going to change the eyebrows. I'm going to pick a different color, perhaps brown instead of gray, even though I am getting older. And the eyes, maybe blue eyes. Okay. And then the hair, I'll choose brown hair. Okay, and that's just the body type again in case I want to go back and change it. So once I have, let's see, body, maybe there. I'll be green. That's a better color. Okay, now I'm going to go next. And that is my avatar for the game. Okay, next. Oh. Okay, now now I'm in there. I've got to go back. And that avatar will end up on the map on the planet Woogi. And the reason it takes a bit of time to load is once you get in and you understand just how much material and how many graphics and everything are included in this,
yeah,
it's easier to be patient. Yeah.
Okay.
And also because I had already downloaded and had all these things on my computer waiting for this, it might be taking longer, but it's not bad. I would guess that because this is a brand new person, it's loading for the first time, it takes a little longer. Because when I go into my account now it's a lot faster.
Okay.
Okay. So if it doesn't resolve soon, I'll go into my other account.
Okay. So Anita, if I may ask a question, like
Absolutely.
Hello?
Yes, please do.
Yes, please. The internet, in terms of data usage, doesn't mean how many kilobyte or it can take for downloading Woogi, create Woogi English. Like when you are loading, it was showing about 13.5 MB.
Yeah.
So your own experience, what can you say by loading your Woogi? It doesn't really burn your data, the internet we use.
Yeah, we have a certain amount of data with our overall subscription for the internet, and I've downloaded lots of different versions or different accounts of Woogi at the same time. I do everything on the internet. I watch YouTube videos, and I've never had any problem. If someone is doing it on a phone, it might be different, but if you have an internet service and you're just putting it on your computer, there should be no problem. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down here. Oh, there we go. Woogi English. I don't know why this is taking. Stephen, any ideas?
I believe is the weather. Your weather. I do have this. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be because you're in this room as well. That would slow things down, and because it's loading.
Yes.
I don't know, Anita, but
you know what this now is, it usually is much faster, and I'm going to open up the Woogi Create that I've got on my desktop. Okay.
Okay.
Is that all right? Is that all right with everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go. It is also the busiest time of the day. For the internet here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to log in again and see what happens. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to Anita 1, which is already downloaded properly. If I can. There we go, and the password. Okay, log in. There we go. Okay, so what you're looking at now is the quest brief. Inside Woogi Create, there are all kinds of quests. If you look up here at the very top, there's the letter Q, and that's where Woogis will go and they'll get certain quests. Now, Anita 1, whose password or whose nickname in the game is Seymour, up here at the top left. We'll get into that more later, but I'm just going to close this because Seymour has been in here doing a lot of quests already and has a whole bunch more tasks lined up for her. But I'm just going to close that for now. And I'm going to go up here. Do you see this arrow pointing down in the top left-hand corner?
Sorry. Which place?
Do you see this top left-hand corner where there's sort of a inverted, there's a V inside a circle?
Yes. V.
Yeah, okay. So that's important to know that that's there. And I'm going to go out here. And this is where you can either log out or you can go to Woogi English.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a bit of a delay, isn't there? So I'll just slow down my talking. So once you click on that V, then it goes up again and you can log out. You can click on Woogi English, Woogi Connect, or other various things, or the transfer. I'll show you later what that's for. But for now, you just need to know these. So Remember, this was Anita 1, so I'm going to click on Woogi English. Okay, and I'm going to change this to Anita 1 and the password, and I can log into Woogi English from there. Okay?
Okay.
But I'm just going to minimize Woogi English. So now it's down here and I can go in there anytime I want. And I'm going to log out of Woogi Create. And now I can log in again. And what I'm going to do is go to something called Seymour 2, which I've set up, because I want to show you what it's like for someone who is first going in, okay? So they've watched the film, they have gone and created their Woogi, and then they get to choose a nickname. And I'm going to choose a nickname. What would it be? Nigeria Training. Okay, that's a nickname, so I'm going to say okay. Bad words does not. Probably too long. How about just
Woogi
training?
Nigeria. Woogi Nigeria.
Okay. Okay. That must be too long. Do not give your login to anyone. Don't use your real name. Okay. So how about Timmy? Let's see if that works.
Timmy. Okay.
Timmy 2.
Okay.
Timmy 2. Okay. There we go. So remember I had this other account, Seymour 2, set up, and now the nickname in the game is Timmy 2. So you'll see Timmy 2 up in the top left-hand corner. Okay, so it's okay.
Sorry. Yeah, it said now we have two names here. We have your name is Timmy 2 okay. And it's Simeon.
Yeah, and Seymour. Now Seymour is what I would log in with. But okay. If you want to have a nickname, it gives you a chance to have a nickname, which is just something that you use, you're called just inside the game. So when you connect with other people, now look up here, I'm just going to close the taskbar right now. See up here at the top, it says Timmy 2.
Yeah, Timmy 2.
Yeah. Now this is Seymour 2's account, but the nickname in the game is Timmy 2. So the user list, there's one Woogi in here, and that one Woogi is named Timmy 2. Okay? So then once you add friends and everything, there'll be more people in here with you. But that will all come, okay? So Timmy 2 is on the planet, and I'm just scrolling out on my mouse so you can see more of the planet. Now I'm scrolling in, and what you're going to see is that Timmy 2 is sitting on a bench right here. Can you see the bench?
Yeah.
Now what you do on a computer, you know the up and down arrows that you have and the side to side arrows on your keyboard?
I can't get you.
Oh, do you know on your keyboard over on the bottom right you have arrows that will up and down arrows and side to side arrows?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to go to those arrows, and I'm going to hit the down arrow. Now this was working, Stephen, earlier. Oh, there she is. Okay. So she has jumped off the bench. And do you see at the bottom here where it says use in the green square?
Okay.
Yep. Now that will appear every time this little avatar gets close to either one of these spin around toys back here or a bench, this will pop up. And if you want her to hop up on the bench, you just click on use. So I'm going to click on use and see if she gets back up on the bench, okay? There she is. Okay? So now I can just go back to the arrows and get her off the bench. And she walks. And you can turn her or guide her. I'm not nearly as good as kids are with these arrows, but let's see if she can go. Now see the use button comes up again. If you have a touch screen, you can touch it or you can just click on it. She will jump in. Then you will see a timer up here. It will count down. And then she'll spin. These are just fun things that I'm sort of making you aware of, but we'll get into more of the detail on how it works later. Then she gets off, and notice that you can, with your mouse, if you click, you can turn around and you can see the whole panorama. And that way, if you want her to go back to say she's looking this way and you want her to go back to the fountain, and you don't know where it is, you can just spin around. Oh, there's the fountain. And then you can choose with your arrows the best way for her to get back to the square where the fountain is. Okay, she's going to go this way, turn around. Whoops, I told you I'm not very good at this. And then every time she comes to one of these characters who's on the square, you can just click on that person. And all of these different people have different messages for the Woogi. This one was out reading his book and he ran into some pirates. So he ran away and dropped his book and asks the Woogi, is there anyone you know who runs a lost and found business? I'd really like that book back. So some of these aren't really calls to action. They're just communications that introduce the child or the Woogi to different terminology and vocabulary and things like that that have to do with entrepreneurship and business and just day-to-day things using the English language, okay?
Okay.
So you can close him. And this one asks the Woogi if he wants to go drive a race car, okay? And then we'll go ahead and around some more. Let's see what this girl asks. I'm gonna click on her. And it's Amanda, and Amanda says, hello, you look like one of those new arrivals on the elite team. This might sound weird, but I was hoping that one of you would be running a business that collects pirate gear. If you ever know anyone who can do that, let me know. So it's just communications. And then if the Woogi right here wants to answer, she just comes down here and you'll see at the very bottom in the middle there's a keyboard. Okay, you click on that and she can type that, and she could type in an answer. I shall let you know, and then send. Okay, I shall let you know. So it's a good way for the Woogi to practice answering. Now another way, if they don't know what to type, over here there's a little face. Okay, they click on that. There are some shortcuts, and this is important vocabulary for any child learning English. The basic words: hello, goodbye, good morning, good afternoon. How are you? I am fine. Okay, so this is like a little vocabulary sheet with common sayings. Nice to see you. It's sunny. It's rainy. I feel sad. That's a good idea. Yes, no, I'm hungry. All sorts of things. Because one Woogi could ask another one, what's your favorite sport? And they could come here and see how to spell basketball. Now, you'll notice a little microphone here. If I click on that, the word basketball will be said, okay?
Basketball.
Okay, or
I like. I'm thirsty.
So they get to see it in writing, they get a chance to write it themselves, they get to hear what it sounds like in English, okay? So I'll just close that. And there's another.
Anita, can you just open that up? I just want to let Dr. Cadden that know. They might not be interested in it, but open it back up again, please.
Sure.
Just quickly. And you're doing a great job, by the way. Also, Dr. Cad, you know how the recorder where you could hear English, you can also, let's say someone wanted to learn some Chinese, Mandarin. Can you click one of like goodbye or hello or any of those next to the Chinese symbols?
Yeah, okay, I'm going to click goodbye now.
再见.
再见. Haha, good. Or
你好.
你好. That's wonderful. I can learn some Chinese.
Yeah, so
Fantastic.
It's not like the Woogi English up to K to 6th grade, but it certainly supports the English, and it also can support some if the child wanted to learn Mandarin, for example, which, you know, so I just thought I'd point that out.
And I'm glad you did.
I believe they will be adding Spanish next to that.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. I'm going to go in and practice some Mandarin when we're finished here. Okay, so then, it looks like, it's just my screen. I thought it was getting dark. Okay, now Woogi can turn around and go anywhere she wants. She can even go for a dip in the fountain if she wants to, if it's too hot. Okay, so that's basic. Oh, here's the barber shop. I was going to show you this. You can see the scissors over there. Whoops. You must be patient with me.
And while
this little girl.
While you're in there, Anita, like seeing you've done a bit of Woogi Create, I know you're going to do some specific stuff on Woogi Create for Dr. Cad and Augusta and the team. Do you think it's worthwhile maybe showing them the factory or something, or the showroom, or just one of the places?
Yeah, I think it would actually. When there is a building in Woogi Create that the Woogi can go into, you see those lit up arrows, and when the Woogi walks up to the door of that building, suddenly it will switch to the loading page, and that just means it's taking that person inside that building. So now you see that my Woogi is inside the barbershop, and if I want to change, say, the hair color to red or green. Yeah, I want to change the hair color to green, and maybe I want to change the eyebrows now to red. I can do that. Okay, so it's just where you can go in and change your Woogi if you want to at some point. So there she is. She's now got green hair and red eyebrows, and I'm going to go back out. So that's a fun addition. It used to be you set that at the beginning, but now I see they've added that barbershop, so that's kind of fun. So now we're going back into the main town. And this is where I'll show you tasks or quests. Okay, just a really quick trip around this this screen while we're in here. Over here you have a mini map. Over on the far left, there's the green arrow and sort of a map. Can you see that?
Yes, Anita. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, from your right side, there is an arrow, and there is a face cap. There is a search, another search, and 2 pairs of keys, and their photograph, a camera, there's news, and there is a driver which normally reads 0.0004. Then we have the Timmy 2. We have other username 900, Woogi 1.
Yeah.
So these are the areas where I normally get confused. So when we logged in,
let's start there then. Okay, we have Timmy 2. Scottsburg is the name of the city that Timmy 2 lives in. There are various cities on Woogi Create, and I'm going to get to all of those icons very quickly. So this is your hometown is Scottsburg. Timmy has 900 experience points. That's to be going on with. Those are points that Timmy can use to do certain quests. Timmy has no coins yet, but Timmy will earn coins as he does, or as she does, and achieve some of the quests, okay? Now, I just wanted to quickly show you this map down here before we go up to the other ones. This is a map that if you click on here, it will open up the full screen, and it has a legend. So you can see where the pirates are, what the legend is for pirates, for carousels, for slides, for the different oars that you're. Oh, I'm sorry. I go ahead and
sorry, please. Can you revise back of where you click before you come to? Yeah.
Yes,
can you
I'm
go
sorry.
back and?
I'm going too fast. Yeah. Okay, the map over here.
No. Okay, good. Where did you click? By the right?
I clicked on this, which opens, you see the arrows pointing in all directions. It enlarges this map right here.
Where
so I click on this little circle right here, full screen mini map.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait until you say okay. That will be better. So if I click on that, just so you know, there are like this circle over here is a carousel. These little people are all over the place. The Woogi can come into contact with these people, and these people will have puzzles for the Woogi. There are buildings, the showroom, the factory, the restaurant, the farm. Okay, so those are things that you may want to know exactly where they are. But that map might come in handy or it might not, but it's there anyway. So we're going to close it down. And if you want to get rid of it entirely, you just click on the X and it will close the mini map, but you can always open it again, okay? So I'm going to close it. And right there, there's a little map. Do you see that? You can just click on that little piece of paper. Can you see it?
Okay.
On the left-hand border, it says open the mini map.
Yeah.
That will open again, okay?
Okay.
So these are things that the child will discover for themselves. I mean, I don't think you have to. In fact, I had a lot of fun finding all these things because I didn't know what they were either, okay? So anyway, let's go up here to trivia. Now, trivia is kind of fun, and it probably will be easier for a child once they have more understanding of the English language. But say the trivia gives you it's a trivia challenge, and it gives the Woogi a chance to answer some questions and earn some coins. And those coins can be used to buy drinks or food or seeds or anything that they need for their business, okay? So what you're going to find with Woogi Create is that the child will go in as this Woogi, and they will encounter other people, they will encounter quests and challenges, they will be given tasks to do, and they will be rewarded for doing those tasks. But it's all a process, and each time that we meet, I can show you more and more. But let's just look at the trivia. Now, if I click on trivia, the trivia challenge, It says trivia game notice. Do you want to join this round of trivia? So I say yes, and it's counting down. If I say yes before it gets to 0, okay, then as soon as it gets to 53 again, I'm joined. Oh, but it took too long. Okay, when it gets back to 0, the questions will start, and I will have a certain amount of time to answer them. And if the more I get right, the more coins I will earn. So I should have done it faster because it has to count down every time. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to move her. Uh-oh. Yeah, I just moved her. There it is. It's counting down. And I'll show you what that treasure chest is too in a minute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now the question should come.
3, 2, 1. Go!
So they get a picture, and then you have to choose what that picture represents. So maybe research. I click on research. That's not correct. Oh well. Oh, and then the next picture is a price. Oh, I didn't do it in time, so I got not correct. What is this one? Scarcity, probably, because there's no water for the boat. So I'll click on scarcity. See if I get that one right. Yay, I got that one right, so I won 10.
Yeah.
Taxes. Okay, I'll click on taxes. Oh, I got another 10. Okay, time is up. Wait for your reward. Okay. So then it shows me that I have a trivia score of 22. Okay. And I also, so I have, rest time 33. I rank coins 30. I have 65 coins and I have 1 strawberry juice. Okay. So I'm gonna click on OK. All right, so that's how the trivia works, and you can do that as many times as you want to earn. If you need coins to buy something or whatever, you can do that. So now I'm going to click on this. This treasure chest is a daily bonus. So you just click on that. Oh, right up in the front of your screen, there's a red treasure chest.
Okay.
Okay, so I clicked on that. I got to slow down again. And then I clicked on the daily prize. And do you see where it says claim? Sunday's gift?
Sorry, Anita. Please, can you take us from back again?
Sure, okay.
For this treasure, the treasure box, please.
There it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to slow down.
Thank you.
I'm always telling everyone else to slow down. Okay.
Okay, treasure box.
Do you see it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay, I'm going to click on it.
Yeah.
Rewards and gifts. Now, this is the daily bonus. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll click on that. And every 4 hours, that red treasure chest will reappear. So it gives the Woogi a chance to get coins and prizes and things to build up their storehouse of resources that they have. Okay? So I'm going to click on claim the coins. And I'm going to claim. For some reason, my computer's slowing down. I don't know. There we go. So what happened was, and then the counter starts again for the next 4 hours. The coins went up into my coins, and the prize I got in this chest was, I think it was iron ore or something. So I'm just going to close that. Okay. Now, news. when the Woogi logs in, this is probably the page that will come up first once they've logged in once before. And you can see here that it's kind of like a newsletter.
Okay.
Now, Seymour, this is the other account I have, Seymour. Seymour shared the quest. Now, once you do a quest, which is a task that you have to go out into Woogi World and do, once you have completed it, it will say finished or completed. And then it will say that you can share it if you want to. So when I completed the Pirates Part 3 quest, I shared it, and so it went into the news. So all of these tasks, you can see Seymour did all these things. Okay, and then Anime Fury did something too, and Wang Ting Ting did something. Okay, so every time a Woogi finishes a quest, they are able to share it in the news feed. Okay, and then there's static news, things that are coming, the top cities, the top global users. Now I'm just getting rid of this Skype sign here because I want to show you something. Down the bottom. So Rebecca is one of the people in the Woogi corporate, and she's in here all the time doing stuff too, because she's constantly learning and adding and guiding other people. So she is one of the top 5 global users. So we have to get, it's something to strive for. The more you go in and the more you do and the more quests you complete and the more you build your business and that sort of thing, then you get to go on these leaderboards. Okay? So I'll just close the news for now. And then this, the 2 little people holding hands, that's your friends. Okay? Now, friend requests and friends list. I don't have any friends, so I can do a friend request. Okay, Seymour wants to add you as a friend. So Seymour is one of my other accounts, and Seymour has sent me a friend request, so I'm going to accept it. Okay? Seymour is an added friend. Now, if I go to friends again, I can also add someone. So let me add Anita 1. And as the children know other people that are in, they can go in and they can add them and that sort of thing. So it's all part of, I'm going to look for Anita 1. No player name. Oh, Anita 1 is actually Seymour. So my bad. I got that wrong. But anyway, that's where you can go and add people, okay? Now, quest. Okay, now we're back out in the land, and this Woogi has decided that she wants to go on some sort of a quest. So she goes up to the queue, and the first quest that comes up is to find the showroom. And over here are some details. Now, she has to go and find the showroom out there in the big city. When she finds the showroom, she'll get 27 experience points and 50 coins. So in the showroom is a red skateboard. And the instructions for this quest are go to the showroom and find the red skateboard. So the target is get to the showroom, okay? Now you can share it once you've completed it. Remember I said you could share it, but let's click on track. Okay, and what it does, that opens up an arrow. Can you see that yet? The red arrow above her head? Okay, so then she has to follow that arrow wherever it goes. Okay, here she goes. Oh, that way she's got to turn. Whoops, she's got to go around the post. Okay, whoops. I told you I'm not very good at this. Anyway, and it keeps counting down, and the closer, oh, she better go around that fellow. It is so much fun. Whoops. Okay, 50. She's getting tired, so she's gonna click on use, and she's gonna sit on the bench for a minute. There we go. Oh, okay, enough of that. Off she goes. Now this way, 44, 43. Now she has to turn this way. I think we're getting closer. Sometimes she has to jump over a tree. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're getting closer. There you go. There's the entrance. I think we're just about there. And this building is called the store. And she follows the arrows up to the entrance, and then all of a sudden she's inside. Okay? Now, if she's in the showroom, she has to go find a red skateboard. So maybe we'll look around and see what's there. Oh, there we go. Now we can see. See, just by clicking on your mouse and spinning around, you can get an idea of where she needs to go. So I think I see a skateboard over there. So let's turn her around and get her over to the skateboard. Got to get past this guy though. Oh, what does he want to say? Let's see what he has to say. He says, howdy, partner. Are you interested in some new hot and shiny wheels? We've got environmental friendly vehicles. Oh, environmental friendly skateboards, bikes, and go-karts. But if your pockets are deep enough, you can even get yourself a powerful all-wheel drive car. So again, more vocabulary, more words, more things that are related to this part of Woogi Create, which is the showroom for vehicles, okay? So you can talk to him or not, but I always think it's fun to stop and talk to them. Now, this is also very handy. When you get close to your quest or your task, oh, she got close enough to that red skateboard, okay? She found it. There was a big orange question mark above the skateboard.
Wow. So when you get the answer, then you get a reward.
You get a reward, yep.
Okay. So the red skateboard, be able to discover it. So that is why it stops.
That's right. So as soon as she got close enough, the big orange question mark that was hovering above the skateboard will disappear, and this screen will come up, and it will say that you've completed the quest, and you can accept your prize, which is 31 experience points. Looks like a motor, a couple of wheels, 250 coins, and 3 something or others. Okay, so we're going to accept. There we go. So she's got all those things. Now, let's go to quest again. Oh, over here you'll notice it says 1 active quest. This is another place you can see how many quests you've got open. Do you see that over on the top right under the backpack? It says 1 active quest. Okay, up in the top under the magnifying glass it says 1 active quest.
Okay,
and there's some arrows. So I'm going to click on that red skateboard. So she's already found that. Now her next quest I think will be to buy the skateboard. Okay, so let's go back to quests. Okay, game quest 1. Okay, so she's found it, so now we can share it. Okay, share with a trusted adult, post on Woogi News. So let's post that. Okay. On chat it says you received 50 coins and 27 points for your excellence. So over on chat, sometimes Woogi support will post something in the local chat or the private chat to tell you what you've done. Now it also says you have shared quest number 1. All right. So those are just things that will pop up here and there, and the children will discover them. Okay, the next quest, red skateboard. So whenever there's a question mark, you haven't done that one yet, so we're going to click on it. And now the quest is, now that you've found it, you need to buy it. Okay, buy 1 red skateboard, and you will get these rewards. So we'll track it. And we'll take her to the red skateboard. Oh, she's climbed up on it. Now, what's not happening here, Stephen, is the coins aren't being added. Let me see my worth. Okay, global ranking 5,413. Experience points. Okay, because this Woogi Create has not been linked to an active, it's not really activated because it's not a paid Woogi English account or Woogi Create account, so the points aren't accumulating. Okay, but I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you from the beginning where all the quests and that aren't there. But this is the sort of thing, and each time a quest is completed, they get their prizes. Once they're activated, all those prizes will show up. The coins will show up the top right-hand corner. Also, if you click on my worth, okay, the number of coins or whatever worth will show up. All of that will show up when someone is actually an active paid member, okay?
Okay.
Or in the case of your first 30 days, once they are activated for 30 days of Woogi English, they will also be active in the Woogi Create for those 30 days, okay? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to an account that is active. So I'm going to go up to this V again in the top corner.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to click on that and log out. I'm going to log out as Timmy2. And I'm going to log in as Anita1 because Anita1 has an active account. There we go. Now you can see that Anita1, whose nickname is Seymour, see up at the top? When Anita1 went in, she created the nickname Seymour. So that's who I show up as in the game under the user list, okay?
Okay.
Now Anita1, or Seymour in this case, has 5 active quests that I haven't completed yet, okay? But I'm just going to close that for now. And I'm going to go down here to my worth. And it shows you that my global ranking is 873. And remember, Timmy2 was 5,000 and something. So I've got a ways to go, but I'm a lot better than I was when I started. And trading, I've done a lot of trading, so I have some points there. I went to the farm and I planted and harvested some watermelon seeds, so I got some points there. So my worth is 7,213 right now. And as you go through this, your financial, your health and wellness, your life experience, and your character, all of these things you can get points when you go to videos, and I'll show you where the video instructor is. There are videos, there's a video instructor that your Woogi will find in Woogi Create. And when he gets to the Woogi instructor will say, do you want to watch some videos and learn some things about being an entrepreneur? And you click yes, and then that Woogi instructor, or one of your quests will be to find the Woogi instructor and watch a particular video, but I'll show you that in a minute. So that's just what your worth will be. So that's what my worth is at this point. Now I'm going to go to this. Okay, actually I'm going to open the 5 active quests. And I'm going to click on find leaf fossils. That's one of the quests I've been given. I need to find a fossilized leaf, can be found by digging up a rock block. Keep digging until you find 10 samples and then go back to show Maria. So one of the little people on this walkway is Maria, and she asks the Woogi to go and find some fossils. And so if the Woogi accepts the quest, okay, then they can come here and they get get a guide and everything, and they have to go find the fossils. We won't do that now because it's quite, you got to leave the city, you've got to go out into the countryside and everything. It gets, but I guess what this is showing you is how complex this all is, and how it can involve the children for a long, long time, and they just keep learning more and more just by discovering. Okay, so I'm going to close that, and the search.
Sorry.
Say you have a question. Okay, I just closed the what
sorry,
did I
Anita.
just close? Yes.
Yeah, you've taken us here. I asked questions of these icons. Yeah, trivia,
Yes.
challenge, we are true. Treasure box, we are okay. Woogi news,
Yeah.
we understand. Two friends holding hands. Find a friend. Quest one.
Yeah.
At quest. Yeah. Then the next is I've seen a face cap. What is that face cap? And the last one is the arrow. The face cap by your right, your extreme. Yeah. No, next. Yes. What is it?
Okay. Well, let's look at this magnifying glass first, really quickly. Okay. So say you get a quest. Say you get a quest, and it says go to the farm and plant some watermelon seeds. Okay.
Okay.
So you want to find out where the farm is, because it's somewhere out there, but you want a bit of help. So you're going to type in farm. Okay. And then you're going to click OK. And then you see the arrow comes up, and it's going to show you where the farm is. So then the Woogie can get out from under the bench. Then she can go and find the farm, okay? I don't know where is she? Oh, she's under the bench. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, this is actually important because she's stuck under the bench. I don't know how she got there, but she's stuck. Can she back out? Nope. That's where the arrow comes in. Okay? This green arrow that you were asking about in the top right-hand corner.
Okay.
Remember at the very top, there's that white arrow in the green circle?
Yes.
Okay, so let's click that and see if we can get her out from under the bench, okay? That says reset. So I'm going to click it. Let's see what happens. Oh, she gets parachuted out. And you can move her around while she's coming down to earth. There we go. Now she can go find the farm because she's out from underneath. So she's going to turn around and she's going to go to the farm. Up and over. There's a sign for the farm. No, she's not going to stop and talk right now. She's going to keep going to the farm. Just turn a little bit. That a girl. Okay, in she goes. Okay, now if the quest was to find the farm, she would have got rewarded for that. Okay? Then if the quest is to plant seeds, she would go over and she would stand on a pile of dirt and she would plant her seeds. Okay? And then after a while you would see these seeds growing and she would harvest them, but that all has to come with the quests, okay?
Okay.
But that's how she gets to the farm. And that's what this magnifying glass in the orange circle is all about. It's just so that you can, now she wants to find the seed shop because she wants to buy some seeds. Hang on. Okay. So now, again, she goes out and she finds the seed shop. It's that way. Don't laugh at my technique. There she goes. Oh, she went too far. Seed shop. What does this guy say? Strawberries, watermelons, carrots, grow them yourself with my seeds. Would you like to buy some seeds so you can plant your own vegetables in the farm? So I'm going to say yes. And let me see. I'm going to buy. This tells you how much they cost. How many? I think I've got enough coins. I'm going to buy some strawberry seeds. There we go. Just one, I think. There we go. So now I have some strawberry seeds, and they go up here, and this is what this one is. This is my backpack. Okay, so the seeds went up here. I'm going to click on backpack, and that shows me what I actually have at my disposal to use in my businesses. Okay, so there's food. I have all these seeds and juices. There's vehicles. I have a gray buggy that I've bought. Ore. I have 16 iron ores, 9 gold ores, 1 bauxite, 5 sand, 5 ordinary sand, and 1 red sand. Under ingots, now what the Woogi is going to find, I don't have any ingots. What the Woogi is going to find out is that they have to go out and mine the ore, and then they take it into the factory, and they turn it into ingots, and then the ingots are made into parts, and the parts are made into a car, or whatever, and then the car is painted and detailing and everything else put on it. So it's a whole process that they learn right from primary to secondary to tertiary industry, okay?
Okay.
So products, oh, I have a net. That's for catching pirates, because the pirates can come and bang you on the head and take some of your experience points or your coins, which isn't very good. And a pickaxe, which is really important when you're out mining for ore, because the little Woogi has to have a pickaxe in her hand, and there'll be a place where you can hit dig, and then you click on whatever it is that you want your Woogi to pick at, and the pick will come down and you will get your ore. Okay, so that's kind of fun too, but we'll get to all of that. And these are all things that the Woogi has to find out. So she's bought some seeds, okay? And who's this guy over here? Let's turn her around and see what this guy has to say. Hello, young Woogi. I am, there he is, the video instructor. Now, some of your quests will be go to the video instructor and watch the video on such and such. And they will actually give you a particular video that you've got to go in and find. So would you like to watch some videos and earn some coins? So before the Woogi can do the quest, they have to find the video instructor, because he's the one who shows them where the videos are. So we're going to say yes. And then you see there's entrepreneurship videos, health and wellness videos, character videos, information literacy. There aren't any there. Now remember, in the net worth, there were these various categories that you had to fill to get points in for your net worth. Well, this is where you can earn some of them. Health and wellness doesn't have any yet, but character does and entrepreneurship does. So let's click on entrepreneurship. And within entrepreneurship, which is a main category, you have various categories within that. Now, one of the first quests that I was given as Seymour was to go to the ATB videos and find a particular video, watch it, answer the questions, and then I would be rewarded and that quest would be fulfilled. Okay, so let's just click on ATB, and all these different videos come up. And I think, see down at the bottom, that's page 1 of 2. There's hackers, hammocks, high winds, I am the government, new ideas. They're all fun little videos for the child to watch. And then after the video, they are asked questions, and they can watch the video as many times as they need to. So let's go to page 2. And there's show it, skateboard, snow pals. This is my, okay, treasure hunt. Okay, toast of the town. So whatever video the child is told to find in the ATB videos under entrepreneurship, that's the one they will click on. So let's just click on one and see what happens. It says, everyone's got talent. Sense of self means finding yours and how to use it. Brady's lousy at sports. Can he still find meaning in life? Find out. Okay, so then I click start. And the video will play.
Be your own boss with all the rain braids. Basketball across the track, every sport there is, I love it. But when I go to play, some I like to see the love it. Okay, no, there's concussions too. I bruised my butt and lost this shoe. I grabbed my camera and shot some pics. Hey, you know, I can do this. My power is my own, I know it. I'll be the me I am and show it. Now photography is my objective. Room I love is my perspective. World, my so effective. Sell the magazines. I saw things in a new way. My own way. Not my photos rock. The sport world. Have the guts to try it. Yeah, try to find out where you did it and why. Your power is your own, you know it. Be the you are and show it. So the rain.
Okay, you finished the video. Would you want to answer the questions? So they're kind of crazy videos, but I think the kids will like them. So I'm going to say, can you see the congratulations?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to click yes. Some of them are more sedate. Okay. What do you think the video means when it says my power is my own? And it's multiple choice. Your parents are in control of your life. Your boss is in control of your life. You are in control of your life. Your friends are in control of your life. So
you are in control of your life.
There you go. And we're going to submit. All right, so 20% of the way. Okay. So next, what does Brady discover is his objective? Interviewing athletes, watching sports, photographing sports, or playing sports?
Photographing sports.
Right. Okay, so submit. All right, 40%. In the video, who does Brady sell his pictures to? Art collectors, magazines, athletes, or all of these?
Magazines.
Magazines, I think so. Let's see. Yep. Good job. I might have said it.
Wow.
You're doing good, Dr. Cat. The video says, have the blank to try to find out where you fit in and why. Have the glory, determination, desire, or guts?
Guts.
Oh, you're good. I didn't know the answer to that one. Okay.
Thank you.
And what tool does Brady need for his passion? A soccer ball, a lacrosse stick, a camera, or a football?
That is camera.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Congratulations, you are now level 2, 100%. So your reward is you get carrot seeds, you get 491 experience points and 12 coins. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so then we can just close it. Oh, Brady loves sports. What happens when he plays sports? Oh, I guess you can do some more questions. But we'll just close it now. But you get the idea. That's what the videos are all about. And there are so many of them that you can see how a child can be engrossed in this and doing quests for a long, long time. It's not just they go in and they do a couple of things and then they're finished. It just goes on and it's added to all the time. Okay?
Yeah.
So the backpack again is all of the different things. Now I had to use some iron ore and my red skateboard. These are some of the things I used iron ore and I used some sand and I used some raw ore in the factory to make things. Okay, I haven't used these yet. So I'm going to close that. And you remember that this arrow at the top is what parachutes her back in to a neutral position. Oh, I think she landed on top of him. Anyway, where is she? Oh my goodness, where is she? There she is. Okay, I want to see her on a roundabout again. How about you? Okay, yeah. Get close, get close. There we go. There we go. So, okay, use. There she is. How come? Come on. Oh, she's not in her seat all the way. Come on, Missy. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, oh, the factory, Stephen. So let's go to the spyglass, and I'm going to type in factory, because I think you should see that. Search failed. How come? Uh-oh. Maybe because it's not in one of my quests. Oh, what was that? Farm, seed shop, factory. There we go. So that's another example of never worry if something fails. You just keep trying. I don't know if that's part of the process or what. Come on, turn around, girl. Okay, go that way. Go that way. Now you're going to walk into the trees. Go around. Okay, you made it around the trees. 30, 28. Oh, I can see the factory in the distance. Here we go. Just keep walking. Okay, over a little bit. There you go. There. As soon as she gets close enough. Now she's inside the factory. And this is always fun. Now she's going to go, oopsie. Now, the trick is not to get her caught under the stairs. Yeah. There she goes. Up, 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 up. Now, sometimes, I know the kids will be a lot better at this than I am. I'm just going to spin around so I can get a better look at her. Okay. Okay, hop down, sweetheart. There you go. No, no, don't walk on the rails. There. Now, a quest where she has to come into the factory, and she goes here, and when she clicks on, I don't know if, okay, yeah, you can click on that, and it says make an ingot, and this one is an iron ingot. So let's click on make. Okay, it says the items required to make this ingot and it shows you. And these are things that the Woogi either already has in the backpack, or they have to buy it, or they have to go find it, or whatever. But this Seymour happens to have enough ingots, and Seymour only needs 3 to make, or iron ore only needs 3, but has 16, so perfectly able to make the ingot. So we're going to click on make. Iron ingot, there we go, and the machine starts. Just trying to get a good view of it. There we go. See, the iron comes in. There's a timer. There we go. There we go. You created 1 iron ingot, and that is put into your backpack. Okay? So if that had been a quest, then you would have been rewarded for a quest. But say you want to build a car, or you need something else and you need more iron ingots, you can come into the factory, and as long as you have enough iron ore, you can make your ingots. Okay? So then she's going to go down. Whoops. Oh well, she's going to get down there somehow. And then she's going to go back here to the next machine. You see they're all in rows, progressive rows. Now let's see what it is. I'm going to click. Okay, it's a component machine. So to make a steel ingot, you need, to make sheet metal, I'm sorry. Down here, sheet metal. To make that, you need steel ingots. I don't have any, so I can't make it. So I would have to go back, okay? I would have to make 2 steel ingots, then I could come back here and make the sheet metal, okay? I wonder if there's anything I do have. Steel tube? No. Okay, if I wanted to make a pedal for a bicycle, I would need a wooden plank, a bike tire, and a steel tube. I don't have any of those things. So Seymour is pretty new to Woogi Create. So let's just...
Yeah, and the good thing about that is that that's what the quests are all about.
Back over here and see what else you can do in the factory.
Yeah, so the quests that are going, as you're going through the quest, it takes you through the quest, and each time you're going through a quest, it's getting you to, so that you're collecting the things that you need to then make in the factory or whatever you're doing. And so Anita's gone to a machine where she's sort of, because she's just doing it on her own, which kids can go in and do it on their own as well. And as they're creating more net worth and they've got more money, they can then buy things or they can trade things. And so that's really teaching kids what happens. You don't just jump on a bike and ride it. Yeah, you can go to the store and buy it, but this is how things are made, and going to the farm, and then you're growing the seeds, so they're seeing them grow, and then strawberries can then become strawberry juice, for example, or a smoothie. And that it teaches them all of those things. And there's even a stock market where they can go into the stock market and do stuff like that. So it's like, I think we've been in here for a couple of hours already, and it shows you we haven't even really touched on the tip of the iceberg of all of the things and the learning and the fun that kids can have. And the key part to it is that there are no mistakes, and the kids just discover. And I can only remember when I was a young boy, that was the fun of discovering things. We'd go into the bush, for example, and we'd go camping and stuff like that, and going into caves, and you're discovering. And that's what this is for the children. But you've done a great job, Anita.
Great.
Now,
Anita,
one important thing that we
Thank you. And this, I'm just going to show you that. I'm just going to show you that one last thing, the stock market that you said, because I just remembered that if you wanted to make, say, a pogo stick and it says you didn't have what you needed, you might have enough money to go into the stock market and buy what you need. So let's scroll down and see if, oh, that's the juice. There on the farm, there are seeds, and see all the where you can buy ingots, okay? And it shows you how many coins it costs, and it shows you how many, what their value is, okay? And you have one, and it's worth 190, and you can buy one. So if you needed a second, if you needed an iron ingot, you could buy one. Okay, the gold you can either buy or sell, and it shows you whether the price goes up or down. So stock market, you know, you follow it along, and if the price of your gold ore has gone up, you might want to sell some, okay, and get more coins so that you can buy something else that you need. So it's very lifelike in that way. And then they also have, oh, all the vehicles. So you can see that a gray pedal cart would cost you $5,454, okay, and but it's down. So this is kind of fun, the stock market. And when you get into the quests and you need something, you can always come in and see if you have what you need. So as far as Seymour goes, Seymour has 10 strawberry juices, 11 carrot juices, and 10 watermelon juices. And I could sell those and get some coins, okay? And those coins would help me buy other things. All right, yeah. So that was, I'm just going to see where that was to be found again. It's down here beside this keyboard. So your net worth is over here on the left.
Okay.
And your stock market is over here on the right.
Okay.
And in the middle again is the keyboard. Oh, and this is fun because if you want to say hello, right, you can listen to it.
Hello.
Then you can close that. And then you can go here and you can click on the microphone and you can say it for yourself. So you got to hold it down. Hello. Hello. Now I got to hear it. Now I got to figure out what it, Stephen. And now I got to figure out, see, I've never done that one before. I've never done that one before. So I got to figure that out. But that'll be for next time. So,
okay.
Hello. Oh, there he is. Okay. We'll figure him out. We'll figure him out. Anyway, I know that you were curious about Woogi Create, which is why I came here before Woogi English. Okay. Because otherwise you and I would be anxious to see what Woogi Create is about. And Woogi English is a little simpler. So I hope that's okay with you that I came here first.
Well, we appreciate for.
Is it okay? Okay, I'm going to click on the reset arrow, and she's just put out here at the beginning of the factory again. So let's just take her back out into the world. She has to go out the door. Oh, hey, turn around. Now she's going to go back out into the city. So all of this is what they get for free for those 3 months when they buy Woogi English. Okay?
And what we need to do is try and set up a schedule so that, you know, you can, because I know it's getting late for Dr. Cat and Augusta.
Yes, I know. But we've been having so much fun, you don't mind, do you?
Better. Very, very well. Yeah,
Thank
very,
you.
very well. We appreciate that. It's only the Woogi English. I believe that will be for another time.
Yes.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is just show you now, if you're in Woogi Create, remember this B up here in the top left-hand corner?
Okay. Yes, the V.
Remember that you can get to Woogi English from there.
Okay. Shall we say at least a brief? Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go in, log in. There it is, and you just click on Start. And there we go. And I'll just quickly do a run through on this, Stephen. You see all these different units?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there are, down here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullets at the bottom. And you see 6 units right here. The green arrow will take you through all the way to 35, as you know. Okay.
Okay.
And within each, okay, so I went back. Now within each unit there are lessons. So we'll click on the very first one. And what happens?
Hello, my name is Wendy Way.
What is this?
So what happens is you get just a little teaser video to show the child a little bit about what that unit is about. And then you come in, and within that first unit, there are 8 lessons, and each lesson has stars.
First unit has 8 lessons.
Yeah, so I'm going to go back. So once you start, you come in, and there are 6 units on the first page. But you will see if you keep clicking this arrow. I'll slow down a bit, sorry. That there are actually all the way up to 35 units.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is important because I know you said something about you want to create some way to reward the students after 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if we just go back, there are 35, let's just call it 36 units. So if you divide that by 3, you get the 12. Okay?
Come again, please. Come again, please. 36 units. Yeah, 35 units. Hello.
So every 12 units would take about 3 months because you have all these lessons, right?
Sorry, Anita. Nita, sorry.
Yes.
35.
Yes.
35 units divided by how many lessons?
Okay, each unit has 8 or 9. Some have, you know, more, some have less. Number 1 has
Hello.
8. You see down here 8 units. There's Find Me, Word, Grammar, Word, Woogi Tonight, Word Quiz, Movie, and Word Quiz. Now all of these lessons have to be done before the child moves on to lesson 2 within unit 1.
Okay.
Okay, now let's just do a word quiz here. Okay, you can select your challenge. So even within that one lesson in that one unit, there are 3 parts. Now they can start off with easy. Okay, then they are timed. You can complete it in 8 minutes. You will get this reward. So I'll say okay. So select the correct word. There's a picture and they have to select the correct word, which is bathroom. And then bathroom. So they hear it, they see it, They see the word, they hear it spoken, they see the picture, they submit their answer.
Bathroom.
Bathroom, they hear it again, they get the reward. Okay? Now he's holding up a name tag. So which is the right answer? Name.
Name.
Submit the answer.
Name.
Please, it's a child asking a parent for something.
Please. Please.
This is someone getting a gift and a card, so it's thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, he's waving hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
So now, that was the pictures. You had to pick the right picture, but now you hear the word and you have to pick what the person has said, and they said hello. Okay?
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you. Which one is thank you? This one.
Thank you. Name.
Okay, now they have to spell the word name. So they take the letters from down here and they put them up where they belong.
Name. Please. Please. Bathroom. Bathroom.
You win. So see, there's rewards built in all throughout the games, or all throughout the lessons, which is really good, I think. So, okay. Yeah. And then they can go on to the medium and the hard, and it's timed. And I just wanted to point out why I think this is such a good English learning app or tool or whatever, because you'll notice just in that one little lesson, there was visual recognition of pictures, there was spelling, there was auditory, the listening, and there's also in these lessons a place where they can click on the microphone. They can say the word themselves. One of the challenges is they're asked to say the word, and then they submit it, and then they get to listen back, and they can either keep it, save it, or try it again to say the word again. And then you get the repetition, because all throughout this first lesson are words like bathroom, thank you, please, hello, all the basic words that a child first needs to learn in the English language. Okay, say they go to a country where the language is English, they want to know please, they want to know thank you, they want to know hello, they want to know how to be able to say my name is, and they want to be able to ask where the bathroom is, because that is a universal truth. Okay?
Yeah.
So
that's great.
Yeah, so those are the kinds of things that are in these lessons, and then it gets even more fun where they start to build up a script for their own movie and everything, and that goes through. But it would take them about 3 months to get through the first 12 units.
Wow.
And what I was thinking is that the end of the first 3 months, like you say, maybe we can work with Woogi or with you to come up with some sort of, and I know Stephen said something about there might even be a better way we can do it, but some sort of certificate that they can get once they've completed 3 months of Woogi English. And then another certificate once they've completed another 12 units. And then the full certificate once they've graduated at the end of 9 months with their 35 units completed. And they don't have to do it in that time. They can take as much time as they want to, okay? But if we break it down into 12 units per reward or certificate, this is just an idea. I haven't checked with everybody yet, but I was thinking that would be a good way, because I know you wanted to recognize them in some way every after 3, 6, and 9 months. And these units, it works out perfectly that every 12, except for the last one, which is 11, 12 units, that would work out to about 3 months. And each lesson obviously gets more and more inclusive of words, and the vocabulary builds up, and their skills build up, and all the things. I took 4 years of foreign language at university when I was going, and so I know that the vocabulary and the repetition and everything are really important. What I didn't get so much of that this provides is I didn't get the chance to just take each word and say it, say it over and over again and recognize and build up my vocabulary that way. Obviously, it was university level, so more was expected of me. But the point is the repetition and the ability to be able to say it and then listen to yourself back. That is really a lot more technology than I ever had. And starting with the basic words and then building up the vocabulary and building up the experience, I think I can see why it is so highly regarded as an English language training tool, because it has all of the elements that you want that will help a child learn and have fun at the same time. So I am losing my voice, and you guys have been so patient. I really appreciate it. But I know we've been waiting a long time to get some training in, and I wanted you just to go away from here feeling that we've made a good start. And I hope that's true.
Yeah. I must say this is great to be with you. It's awesome. And thank you very much, Anita, and also Stephen. Indeed, we are very grateful, and we've not get tired until we're able to get proficiency of this training, because it's exactly what our people here are also asking, and really to have more fun of using Woogi apps. And indeed, especially the Woogi Crate, the Woogi English, yes, it's very interesting. And of course, we pray that one of these days, our next preparation of summit, at least this can be also highlighted, especially on webinar like this. Indeed, we appreciate and we are very thankful. Just like as you said, Augusta Impact has really be also working very hard in respect of the curriculum. Just like as you said, that 5 units for the first one for 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. We're also looking at, because whatever we are doing is all boils out to the strategies of how to promote Woogi app very well to be a household name in Nigeria and Africa. So we have strategized and mount out so many strategies and the programs to enable us to achieve the success so far what we have been looking into it. So we appreciate you and Stephen for being with us for this time, and we pray that if this can be continued. But I don't know your afternoon time, like in Nigeria, afternoon time, I don't know how it will be at your end. Because by God's grace, we are preparing for the summit whereby we will have a lot of teachers, a lot of stakeholders, a lot of educators. Also, like what we pass through. And this is what actually we want to highlight for the viewers and for them to see what really Woogi is all about. Once again, thank you, Augusta. I want to really speak with you too.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for your patience. I'm so glad you were here and we were able to do this. I will help in any way I can. I'll give my voice a rest, and and then when you have your summit, anytime you need me to speak or demonstrate anything, I can do that for you, and maybe we can meet before any of those sessions so that you can tell me exactly what you want me to cover. But I hope this has helped you feel more comfortable with what you've got, and I hope that you're going to go away and just feel well, you should be so proud of yourselves for all you've done. I am absolutely amazed at the work you've put in, and I get all choked up thinking about how hard you have worked and how important this is to you and the children of Nigeria and indeed Africa. And I'm just very blessed to be a part of it. So thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, thank you. We are grateful.
And Dr. Cadden Augusta, I have recorded this whole session, and so when we close up the room, I'm going to then try to get it onto a link. It's a big file, so I don't know how it will go, but I'll have the recording, and then I'll see if I can get it on a link for us or what we can do. And as soon as we can, we'll get that to you. And then I'd just like to first thank you and Augusta for all the work that you have done. And Anita, thank you for being prepared to do this. And it's just a matter of when you Dr. Cad, think about when you'd like to have the next session. And what I'd encourage you to do, if you and Augusta could add Anita as a friend on Skype, so that you've got that connection there, and so that you've got Anita's email, and then if you've also got her through Skype, and if you've got questions, anything to do with the program and lessons and coaching, Anita's going to be the person handling that side, and we'll support her in that. Anything to do with technical issues, certainly copy Anita in, but also we will go to Woogi on the technical side, and then the upgrading on the account, we'll work with Larry to get those accounts upgraded to 30 days or the ones that you need to demonstrate. So I just want to thank all of you for your time today, because it was a really good session. A lot was covered, but it's certainly a really good start.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate if we get the email of Anita, the Skype ID, her Skype ID, and possibly WhatsApp number, so that we're able also to communicate. We appreciate. So
Anita,
thank you.
Anita, yes. I know you were going to put a little bio down. What about if you put a little bio down with also all of your contact details? And so that way then Dr. Cad and Augusta, when they're talking about the coaching and the training, they can be introducing you with your background, who you are, and all of that as well. So if you could do that, and then also include all of your contact details, and then it's just a matter of working out the next session.
Perfect. Okay, now you two kids go get some sleep, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I want to say hello to you, to greet you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I think I took all of the things that I was just down because I want to talk about myself. Is the eye opener to me, I think, is more than what we partake only the Woogi. There's so much, and I keep imagining how the kids are going to enjoy it. It's a whole lot of work, and that's why it is 36 weeks. So when I saw the English and I went through, I just didn't start to do it, but it's a whole lot of work for the kids. It's really an education for them. So we quite appreciate. As students will go back and revise what we learned over and over and over again. And of course, with your contact, we always get back to you and we'll have to go back again to our drawing board to work more on what we need to do. Thank you so much. We are grateful. It's a wonderful time, and I think I enjoyed it very well. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, there's lots of work, but it's lots of fun too. So I'm glad you were so patient, and I had fun. I hope you did, and I look forward to talking with you next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
And I believe, Stephen.
Yes.
Okay, you said a recording, you break it in pieces, you break it in bits, and then forward it possibly on the part 1, part 2, part 3, because it's over almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Almost 2 hours. So,
see what I can do.
So if we can get it on Skype, YouTube, in a YouTube type of formula, because the last one you sent to me, I couldn't download it, and I don't know why, if it is heavier than the megabyte. So I'm still trying to work on it. So if it's bit by bit, part 1, part 2, part 3, I think it's better through the YouTube. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll do my best, Dr. Cad, and thank you, and thank you, Anita.
You're welcome.
I'll close.
See you all later. Bye.
Close everything out.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.